Hey friends, Kevin here with my new friend at the Michigan Firehouse Museum. Let's check this place out. 1939. Copper parts, bronze parts, wooden ladders. Here's a completely different 1939 model from a different manufacturer. And you were going to be in an open top regardless of the weather. Bet this was all kinds of fun in a rainstorm or winter time. A 1910 chemical cart, wooden wheels for putting out chemical fires in factories. I've enjoyed this museum, but I'm going to have a serious talk with management about this particular display. Another one from 1912. That one actually has metal wheels. This was made to just pick up and go also for use inside of a manufacturing plant. 1880. Guess this is before everybody decided red should be the color. Hook this right to your horses. And let me show you how tall these wheels are. This wood is beautiful, but these wheels are about six foot tall. I cannot imagine what it would take to really change one of those. Then again, you really didn't have to worry about a flat tire. Oh, I'm going to get to sit in this and pretend I'm a fireman. Flip switches and stuff. We'll come back to this. A 1926 pumper truck. That filler is ready to go. '28 model. And I have a thing for hood emblems for manufacturers. Big bell. Floodlight. I assume that is a big siren on the running board. A 24-foot extendable ladder. Another 1880 model, not the horse, but the horse-drawn machine. 1900 hand pumper. And man, this thing is horse-drawn, and it is frame-wise, body-wise, it is mostly wood. Big steel wheels. I'm guessing that's actually made out of leather. 600 gallons per minute pumped through this 6,800 pound machine from 1908. Let me give you a better view of this. This thing is gorgeous. On that are about 5 foot tall. See a big chunk missing out of that one. It must have hit one of those Detroit potholes. Get your own fire truck for just $3.98, circa 1960. Down at the Texaco station. I'm not sure I've ever looked that happy doing anything legal. Let me know in the comments if any of you had one of these cool pedal cars when you were a child with the little bell. Then we have our friend Smokey Bear, which I think started out in the 1960s. And there is a huge set of memorabilia here from all the different posters and things done over the years.
You're cheating.
Because I've come up to your floor?
Are you videotaping?
No, not at all. I would not think of videotaping you in front of the very cool toy display.
I heard you talking all through here.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, my voice carries. I can tell you exactly what that pole is for. I got to go down one of these once. Although I may not have done it well. Out of their official book, Causes of Fires, they responded to in 1922. A display just for women, it says that 8% of all firefighters in the United States now are women. So young people looking for a career, here's a potential career. From 1836, this hand tub, which is exactly what it looks like. A tub, an old bathtub on wheels with buckets and pulleys and chains. And think back, this may have been the only thing your town had in which to fight a fire. The original firehouse, and I have a new favorite machine now with an even larger 55-foot ladder.
See how big that steering wheel is?
You'll work out with these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, turn on the lights. There you go.
And this is the downstairs of that 1898 firehouse. The pole from upstairs, this is where it came down to. Now let's go back in time to the 1800s. If you lived in a town, maybe you lived in a house or an apartment building, you would have had this gentleman walking around town during the night looking for fires. And if he found a fire, he would then have used one of these wooden clackers, hopefully to be able to wake you and your neighbors up so you could get out of your home while you were waiting for what little fire crew you had to come and try to take care of the fire. Now, as a child, I was lucky enough to go to one of these firemen's field days. A lot of people just call it a fireman's fair. This was so long ago, it was actually Tiger Stadium where I went to. And there were all kinds of things going on. There were acrobats, there were clowns. And some of these things will show you this clown thing has been going on since the 1940s or 1950s. That Fireman's Field Day has been actually going on since 1922. So over 100 years now, which is pretty amazing. But it's just a way for them to raise a little money, everybody in the community to kind of come together. At least that's the way it works in Detroit. So if you live in another city, let me know if they have something like this in your particular large city. Remember I told you the fire station was original? Check this out where they've sealed this off. But you can see the original brick wall here. So is this place worth it? Absolutely. Best $10 you'll spend. Compared to the price of a movie, you'll be here for a couple of hours and see things you've never seen before. And the way I kind of gauge things when traveling is is it worth driving your way out of the way in order to get to something, to see something? And I think easily if you're within 50 miles of here, which puts you in the Detroit area, 20 miles away, Ann Arbor area, 20 miles away. But yeah, it's worth a 50-mile detour to come to this place.